Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rams versus Vikings NFL matchup on Thursday, October 24th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. Got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, but you can always use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a VIP type experience. Of course, for these products, you got to text the number you see on the screen, but keep in mind, these are our most expensive premium products, so they're meant for people that make really big bets. But let's get to it. We got the Rams taking on the Vikings, and the Rams just 3-point home dogs in this thing, despite really not having a record anywhere close to where the Vikings are at. Rams just 2-4 on the season, while the Vikings 5-1. Vikings coming off of their first loss of the year. That was against the Detroit Lions, losing 31-29. They had a chance in that game. They had a bunch of chances. It came down to a late field goal by the Lions, who got it done in that one. And it was kind of back and forth at the end. And I think those teams probably haven't seen the last of each other, especially since we know they play each other again because they play in the same division. Meanwhile, the Rams, this is a team that's had, played against the Raiders last time out. They're a 7.5-point home favorite in that thing. This is their third consecutive home game playing against the Packers and then the Raiders, losing to the Packers by 5 in a game they were getting 3, winning by 5 in a game they were laying 7.5. They have not covered the spread in any of their last 3 games. In fact, they haven't covered the spread in 5 of their 6 games this season. They've been absolutely terrible, while the Vikings 5-1 against the number, which makes this line just seem a little bit fishy, right? Because the Rams are getting 3, and you're seeing even a juiced 3 on this one at some of the most public books out there. And it's like those books, it's like these are the books that throw the sharp bettors out. So we'll have to see. But when we look at the Rams defense, 26th in the NFL. When it comes to yards per carry, 4.7 yards per carry allowed for the Rams defense, 25th in the NFL. The Vikings 17th, 4.4 yards per carry. Yards rushing 17th in the NFL. And the thing is, yards passing, and the Vikings middle of the pack at 213.9. So the thing is, the Vikings, they're not killing teams, but they're winning a lot of games. So it's one of those things where it's like the stats are a little deceptive because the results are there for the Vikings. It's one of those things. Would you rather have the gaudy stats, or would you rather have the wins? And I think for the Vikings, it's more of a case of the wins. But the thing is that, when you look at passing yards against for this Vikings defense, they've been pretty much shredded. 30th in the NFL. They're also, 32nd in completions total against. But that's because the Vikings have played a lot of their games from ahead. And I think, that's been part of it. Even the game last week against the Lions, it was kind of, they were playing ahead. The Rams have suffered some big injuries at receiver. And now what we're hearing, at least coming into this one, is that Cooper Kupp is on the trading block. And I think, a little bit of unrest there. And maybe it marks that the Rams are just going in a different direction, or they just feel comfortable with the guys that have been playing. But regardless, I don't know. Maybe I'm a square. Maybe I'm, public. I mean, all those things in this particular game. But the Vikings have done me well all season. I'm not going to get off them here. I'm going to take the Vikings, even though on the road, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.